Taking a look at the undefeated Samuel Isak, 1-0. That win was a round 2 TKO win over Jose Luis Beltran. It took place in Mexico. He was supposed to fight with us last time out. Good things come to those who wait, as you will see the dynamic Samuel Isak in action coming up next. It will indeed be the undefeated Samuel Isak taking on Chris Pacheco. Pacheco making his debut here out of Ogden, Utah. Tough draw in his debut, but trying to catch lightning in a bottle as Rain Cruz will bring out these two fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our contenders for our super welterweight bout, starting with our fighter from the blue corner, Chris Pacheco.
Chris Pacheco making his debut at 30 years of age, making his pro debut.
Coming in with the hoodie. I like it. Look, he's probably didn't get much sleep last night as a fighter. Chris making the debut.
I didn't have my first amateur fight till I was 36, so I was a little late to the party. So all these kids is like, hey, you're coming too late. I'm like, no, kid, you still got a lot of time ahead of you, you know. But again, sometimes people find the sport late. Sometimes guys are football players that find boxing a little bit later on in life or whatever it is. But that's what I love about this sport, man. You can come in at 30 years old, make your pro debut, and I'm excited to see what this kid's got to bring to us tonight.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, well, I mean, you got fighters debuting at 18 and fighters debuting at 30. You get the whole spectrum here at DMG. And now we await his undefeated opponent.
And please welcome his opponent, Pomona's own Samuel Isak.
Samuel Isak has been chomping at the bit to debut here at DMG. The opponent had an issue with his medicals last time out, and you know, there's nothing worse, I would think, Chris, as a fighter, than going through your entire camp and then having the fight drop out at the last minute.
There's nothing worse, and it does happen. My wife being a doctor, sometimes she has to make that call. If somebody's blood pressure isn't right or whatever it is, and they're like, oh, I'm not letting this person fight. I'm not going to put your life at risk. These guys want to fight. They don't pull out of fights, and if they get dropped, you know, but medically, it's the worst thing for you as a fighter, but it's most likely to protect you long-term as a fighter. Doesn't have that issue tonight. Samuel Isak in action under the bright lights at DMG as we set the stage. Back to the ring and Rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is set for 4 rounds in the super welterweight division, and it's presented by DMG, Fight Book, Happy Jewelers, and Auténtico Corajillo. Your referee in charge of this action, Rudy Barragan. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, wearing blue and white trunks, he officially weighed in at 160 pounds, making his professional debut tonight, and fighting out of Ogden, Utah, Chris El Niño Sin Amor Pacheco. And his opponent, the red corner, dressed in white and gold, officially weighed in at 169.4 pounds. Looking for his second professional victory, record of 1 win by way of knockout. The Fighting Pride, Pomona, Samuel Isak.
Reaction for the hometown fighter in Samuel Isak from right here in Pomona.
Check yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Good luck. 4 rounds.
So even more reason why Samuel Isak was just chomping at the bit to fight here in his hometown of Pomona, right here at Fox Theater. TKO victory down in Mexico in his debut.
Yeah, I'm sure he's excited to get in here tonight, and we're not quite sure what Pacheco's. Something worth noting is Pacheco weighed in at 160 pounds, and Isak himself at 169.4, down from the spread for this weight division in the California Commission. You can see already to start this fight, Pacheco.
Isak very aggressive and going to work early, and Pacheco cannot afford to stay cornered against Samuel Isak.
Yeah, we'll see what happens if Pacheco could make it out of this round.
Yeah, the eyes looking pretty wide there, and swing and a miss there by Pacheco.
I'll tell you what, Pacheco, or I should say Isak, has got that killer eyes right now. He is staring him down, and he is looking for that big right hand.
Yeah, he's looking very comfortable right now. Oop, eats a little jab there right in the face.
He did, yeah,
Yep.
caught one from Pacheco.
Yeah, Pacheco's like trying to shell up again.
Yeah.
That was a nice one, too.
Landed with that right hand there. We'll see if Isak really wants his knockout. He's jumping in. I would like to see Isak just kind of relax, and he is a stronger man. He could just use that jab and really set up that right hand.
Samuel Isak cutting off the ring here, really head hunting.
Dropping that left hand. See if he's measuring him with it. Boom, there he is.
See, he's kind of smothering himself in there right now. Now he's getting close. I would like to see Isak just work on that jab a little bit and kind of line him up,
Pop
put him
it a
in
little
position.
bit. He has a little bit of that debut feel where it's a little bit of an adrenaline jump where he's chasing instead of, oh, there he goes.
Straight right hand though, found a home, and he's in his hometown, is Samuel Isak.
Yep. And now Pacheco himself is circling to the right. He just switched, but he's in the corner here. This could spell trouble. But if he continues
He got himself out of the corner right there.
If he
That was
continues
good.
to circle to the right, Isak's got to meet him with that right hand. He continues to throw that left hook there. And look, that comes a little bit of a slip, but the punch landed. I'm sure it didn't feel good, but we'll see if...
Yeah, ruled a slip by Rudy Baragana official. And then, you know, I got to credit the toughness of Pacheco for hanging in there thus far and trying to remain elusive.
Well, he's not just staying in front of him, but he is eating a bunch of shots here. Oh, that was a body shot that hurt.
Nasty body shot.
A little unconventional left hook right there from Pacheco.
I was going to say some unorthodox stuff by Pacheco that Samuel Isak's got to be careful that he doesn't get over aggressive and just catch catch a fluke shot there.
Yeah, I just would like to see Isak. He wants this knockout so bad. He's definitely juiced up by the fans, but if he just takes that step back, he's trying to force it. It will happen naturally if he just uses his natural ability.
That's a tough thing when you're making your debut that way, because you want to come out, you want to make a statement, you want to make it fast. He's already made the statement that he's dominating this round. Now if he can slow himself down, mix in some feints, mix in a little head movement, go to the body, go to the head, instead of just going straight to the head.
Yeah, he's smothering himself a touch.
Yeah.
If he could just sit back and he'd find the space, he's got the power to definitely hurt Pacheco.
Yeah.
First round comes to an end there, and you can just tell Samuel Isak is feverishly hunting the finish. And we look into the corner now of Chris Pacheco again making his debut.
I think they might be calling it right there. They just did a wave. You could see he's looking in the corner. They want to stop it over here.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah.
We've seen enough. And
see, that's not probably the way he wanted it, but
I was going to say that's probably not going to make Samuel Isak that happy, but he's still all too happy to celebrate in front of his hometown crowd. So, Samuel Isak remains undefeated, picks up his second win. And not answering the tip.
Yeah. Now, I will say, in the corner for me, it looked like Pacheco did want to keep going, but it was probably, honestly, his corner was looking out for him. They saw that eventually he was going to get hit by something big from Isak, and they tried to keep that out.
In time, I mean, he was elusive. He survived in there, but in time, it likely would have ended badly. Yeah, I'm getting there.
working here.
Hometown win there for Isak, and we will be heading back into the ring to make it all official here momentarily, and then we will be joined by a very special guest. Rain Cruz making her way into the ring. And the hometown boy will get his hand raised in victory. Let's head back inside the squared circle and Rain Cruz. Waiting for the official to take the center of the ring as well. I mean, somebody's got to raise this guy's hand.
I think Chris is ready to do it in there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're missing a referee out here right now, but we know who won the fight. It was Samuel Isak over here, who remains undefeated. How you feeling about your first round knockout there, my brother?
I feel all right. Another day in the gym. It's nothing for real. On to the next.
On to the next already, huh? Well, tell us about your success. What was your game plan coming in here tonight?
Just come in, step on him, go crazy. I knew he was a little bit smaller, so just kind of imposed myself. I wanted to catch a rhythm. I definitely wanted to catch a little more of a rhythm, but I don't know. I'll get it better next time.
Well, it looked like you had a good game plan coming in. It looked like, you got whatever kind of jitters you have off your first fight. Now you're coming in here looking really good, looking experienced. Moving around really well, changing levels up and down. Was that the plan coming in?
Oh yeah, for sure to go to his body. I knew he was gonna get tired quick just because I was a little bit stronger than him, a little bit bigger. So I knew he was gonna get tired. Definitely go to his body. That was definitely my game plan for sure.
Anybody you want to thank out there tonight?
Definitely my family, my coach Trev, George, Mo, and Uri for sure. And definitely my family and everybody who came out to support me. For sure. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, stick around for the official announcement here. Give it up for Samuel Isak.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rudy Barragan has called a stop to this bout at the end of the very first round, following the advice of the blue corner, declaring your winner by knockout and still undefeated, Samuel Isak!
Isak gets the win, and DMG Night of Champions 4 has been memorable for many reasons, but I'm certain we've set a record for the first time that on 2 different occasions the post-fight interview happened before the fighter's hand was raised.
That was something. You see something new in boxing every day. You've never seen it all in the sport.
All right, we're going to take a look back at some of the action here. And you got a Pacheco that was wide-eyed and doing everything he could do to stay away from a very aggressive Isak.
And you could just see the strength of Isak. He's still got some, things to work on, sharpen his tools and all that, but that knockout was coming, and the corner sensed it, and they looked out for the fighter. I will say Pacheco wanted to keep going.
All right, so we have taking a look here again, and Pacheco just didn't want any of that. And a lot of people probably don't want anything to do with the guy that we're joined with here.